What's the biggest discovery that say fascinates humans till now? What you do there?
When
When
the
you
temperature
combust the
velocity
heat
goes
within
high,
a
and you
given
lock it
velocity
in within a
given space,
in a room,
lock it in totally, and
I
then
should give
the
you about a
temperature
frequency of
velocity
360
plus the room temperature
000
and the atmospheric
room
velocity of the
capacity
heat that comes from the
regulation,
locked
which is supposed to be the
heat within a
overall of
given
frequency caged in one
stratospheric object, which
you might be getting the reaction
symbolically signifies your phone
or what they call the
or whatever it is
stimulation
that's within your reach
through the back,
that is handy,
the rear end of your body.
can
So
be
where you
used
start feeling the
to communicate or send
imitations of heat
frequency
is through your
units to
you see these two fleshy parts of your
VB,
below your
or
waistline,
MAZ,
just somewhere below the
within
waistline.
a given
That's how you set the
velocity
and
the frequency
distance
velocity of
ratio.
these two
Not vibrations,
compatible source can actually generate heat.
I think the what
Given
usually
rate of
demystifies
so the first point of course
the atmosphere
to actually get
actually
that these two things are actually in a more
the
unified
first that gets
that they're actually locking
heat,
against each other, that makes you understand that the heat,
heat,
combustible within a given frame of space that is locked in
the block
that
of
you know
the
what I
heat
mean by
is,
locking in. When you lock in space
the two flashes
and fill it up with
behind
heat,
your back
and then you take a phone
that grips your
or a gadget that runs on energy, light or frequency, and then you place it in within the locked heat, it actually generates a signal that might give you a given it will generate a given spot in between this part of your waistline, those two fluffy places that grips your under spine. So what I'm saying in essence is locking heat and then the heat temperature of the phone. For instance, if you lock your windows, no, let's not try with the windows. It might get very, for people who are just too, and there are people who are very, very sensitive to that. So just get a box or anything glassy that has a combustive receptor that can heat up capture heat, and then place something that has a heat velocity ratio that can spiral when there is heat enough of the heat pressures, and then that's it.